Well, hey, good morning, everybody. Pastor Rob for some breakfast for Wednesday morning recap. So I'm glad you can join us this Wednesday morning as we gather together. We continue with day 3 of Messiah. We're now in the beginning of Jesus' adult ministry, and a lot has happened. And again, in order to cover the whole New Testament in 16 weeks, we have to get after it. And so in this case, we see a couple things happening. One, Jesus is doing miracles of healing, but not for everybody. His hometown's questioning, well, wait, who's your father? What's going on here? Jesus goes out and calls his disciples. He goes in prayer, he goes in teaching, and he makes a point, just like with Elijah, just because there's somebody sharing the good news, in the good news, doing all these things, doesn't mean exactly everybody's going to be healed. Which that's a tough saying there. But by the end of our reading today, Jesus also does some other tough sayings like love your enemy. Not to get too political, but after a debate like last night, as you look at Facebook and other conversations we're having, are we seeing a love for those we might disagree with, for those we have issues with? Do we see ourselves helping one another, being there for each other? That's a hard teaching of Jesus that calls out the fact that within our hearts, what does it mean to share God's love to those he hates? Why? Because we as sinners, he died for us. He loved us still, gave his life for us. And if he's willing to give his life for us, why can't we help those around us? Even if we got issues. So that's Messiah today. It's the beginning of Jesus' ministry. That's a tough one as we continue on. And of course, it's even harder as you see the news today with the war that's continuing to go on now with Israel, with Iran, and everything else. As a Christian, we are called, those who persecute us, who hurt us, go after us, to continue to still love them. Now, that is a cross that's hard to carry. That's something that I struggle with. But my Lord did it. That's why he's my Lord. Because he could do things I could not. But again, it's also a humbling aspect, a reminder of who I am as a Christian. So, in your day today, my hope, my blessing for you is, sorry not to say this, but hopefully you have an opportunity to share some love to somebody, especially somebody who's aggravating you, and even worse, maybe hurting you, or might be even an enemy. May the Spirit give you the power and guidance to share Christ's love in their life, because it sounds like they need it too. So, hey, thanks for joining us here at South Lake. And of course, join us always at Noah's Ark Cafe, 7 a.m. Saturdays. This is a chance to gather together. 8 a.m. Saturdays. It's a chance to be together. And I just want to thank you guys for spending some time with us here at South Lake Church, where we engage, grow, and share Jesus in our community relations.